Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you live. It's time to see if we can't knock out a couple more of these deals. I will tell you, I have a almost 3-year-old here with me, so you're going to hear her having some fun, and I may have to glance over occasionally and watch her clean a pig or something on my iPad, but hey, life goes on, and I think that's okay. Today, we are going to start off. I'm going to start doing this in a little better order. I'm just going to start going right down my my list here that I have instead of just picking and choosing here. And I'm not doing this in publish order or anything, so don't freak out. A couple of guys want to make sure they're around to watch, so they're going to wait. But I think today we're just going to kick right off with Crazy Canuck 1985 and Pacific Spirit Golf Club. So I'm going to look at his thread really fast here. It says required elements used, at least 5 par 5, at least 5 par 3s, total yardage, blah, 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 blah. Do I see if he has specified which ones to use? Let's see here. Have you specified which ones to use? No. I will have to kick Andre directly in his left testicle. Why the left one? I don't know. I'm just feeling that way right now. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry for clearing my throat so much here, but hey, cold, allergies, all those lovely things. That's how we roll.
Where's Pacific Spirit? Pacific Spirit Golf Club. Let's create a match to play Pacific Series.
Well, it looks like his blue tees meet the 6750 guidelines. That's what we'll go with. We'll just do pin 1. That's fine. Default settings all around. And off we go.
The rib roasts.
Well, this is a lovely opening tee shot, isn't it? It really is. The lighting's kind of nice. We got some good shadows. It kind of feels like a summer morning out here. There's some wind, but these trees ain't moving. Andre, you got to step up your tree animation game. Minus 10 points. I do just kind of want to glance around a little bit. Wow, that is a hike. So this is one where they just helicopter you in and off you go. I like it. I am okay. Clubhouse stuff really is not specified on any sheet or anything. So if you want to do it, that's awesome. If you don't, I don't care. Now, we definitely have some Andre action here with the kind of bunkers we got going on. Wow, he's done like I don't know, these are like inverted Dippin' Dots. It's like somebody had a sphere of sand and came along and just cut the top half of it off and was like, there you go. Made you a bunker. Sand sphere. Or for any of you Naruto fans, it'd be like, oh shoot, like Gaara came and just made himself a little shield there, and somebody destroyed the top half of it. Neji or somebody. My badge says nerd. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad I'm a nerd? Bounce right. There you go. There you go. I got my oldest daughter hooked on Naruto, which is great because it's a fun show and I like it. I like how somebody was going through the forest and they said, I think it's be a great place for a golf club. Guys, I found a cool green site. Why? There's like this huge thing of just rocks. Oh, that is cool. Let's put a green there. Ooh, Billy. I like this. I like starting off like this. This is making me happy.
My shorts just got smaller.
Oh, mama. Bounce over the bunker and into the sand. Perfect. Exactly as I wanted it. bunker shapes are very Canuckish. We're Canucking them right up. Makes me Canuckle. Moose Canuckle. Oh, Brian. You butt hugger. There we go. That's fine. We'll par it and move on. That's a nice opening hole. Kind of fun. You know, a good drive you can try to get home into, but you better have the wind with you. Now, that being said, this was supposed to be, was this supposed to be a like true shot, true 3-shot par 5? Is that what this was? Yes, that was a 3-shot par 5, which I darn near reached into, which is fine though. It was designed for 3 shots. You could tell it was designed for 3 shots. I do think that that green could have been smaller and or more severe for it being a 3-shot. Like you could have had the green just be that top portion and made this bottom portion just complete trash. And that would have made it even more of a 3-shot to me, not because it took 3 shots to get there, but because it was designed to be receptive to a 3rd shot, if that makes sense. Also, I didn't see that little waterfall until, not that one, where'd it go? Over by the first green, you know what I'm talking about, back behind it. Here we have, ooh, I like it when the green is like a 1/3 of the fairway size. Actually, it's fine if it's long like that. I like that. Got some lobe action going on. Hey, perfect. In the sand again. I like sand. Makes me happy. In my heart. So this is a par 4 under 400 yards. Mission accomplished. Guys, another green site. Why? More rocks. Perfect. I do appreciate the way this brush just kind of grew down in the exact pattern there. That's perfect. And as Andre knows, I'm just giving him a hard time. Looks fine and dandy. I don't know how this is going to work, so I'm just going to go over here. I'm buried in the sand anyway. Kick right. There you go. Oh, hey, why don't you come back 30 yards? That's perfect. It's that backspin out of a fried egg lie. That's how we work.
I get a fried egg. I'm about ready to run off a golf course. Bah, ha, ha, ha.
I don't think I want to do this. Way too much, but it's okay. Oh, it's not okay. It's not okay.
My feelings.
All right, so far I have shown you where to not hit the ball by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, hey, there's a clubhouse. Neat. There was one hiding out here. Maybe it's not a clubhouse. Maybe it's the sacrificial shack. This tee box isn't flat. Oh, this may as well be a muni now. I agree. Wow, that's a trek from the last. No, it's not. Okay, so it's right over there. So that is a clubhouse. Okay. Cool. You're right. There's not a one. There are no Canuck greens and or bunkers. Actually, I think this might be okay with the way the wind is blowing. Oh, not when you swing like that. That's going to go right through. Yep. Yep, perfect. So, give yourself a bad angle out of the rough. That seems like the play here. Get up, get up, get up. Are we getting our money's worth? Yes, we are. thought that'd carry a little higher. I do appreciate the fact that he's left a lot of this ground as natural rough around the bunkers especially. It just, this theme gives it a nice look. This is Highlands, and the Highlands natural look is better. Yo! Hey, so you are around. We'll catch you on the next one here, bud. I just didn't want to start on yours without you being here. So we'll do you next. These are some very off-putting ovary bunkers. But that's okay. I don't know, I was watching the Irish Open earlier and kind of hinchy, isn't it? I am taking allergy medication, but I still am just all ugh. You can hear my youngest, she's got a cold or something. Hey, Eleanor, you okay? Yeah, okay. Hard to believe she turns 3 in the middle of August. Maybe I'll miss it. I'll just pop down to the mother-in-law looking at the little one. Yeah, go for it. Gotta take care of the old MIL. Alright, now, you'll remember a couple streams ago I was like, well, along your water lines you want to avoid just going rock, bush, bush, rock, bush, 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 rock. Andre does this all the time, and that's okay, because honestly, if you go overhead or you come over here and you look at it, you might feel funny about it, like, okay, that's kind of random. But when you're actually playing the hole, does it make a hill of beans worth of difference, or does it look fine? Answer, it looks fine. I think this bunker, several of these bunkers, these funky shaped ones, could have had a little more depth to them, but it's fine. I mean, they play fine. I like it. This is another one where this fairway, it looks wider because he brought it in. Did you notice this? Had somebody started this fairway like right here, it would have looked so skinny. Oh, I hate this camera. It would have looked so skinny from the green, but he brought the fairway way, way back towards the tee. In so doing, that's another way you can make a skinnier fairway look wider, even though it plays thin. I mentioned before you can do that with cross fairways, or you know, fairways with just lobes that are short, but bringing it in closer to the tee will also have that effect. Simply because, you know, the closer it is, the wider it looks. How do you make your gut look skinnier? Spanx? No, actually, you need fatter legs, and then it makes your gut look smaller because you got these big old chunky sausages sticking out the bottom of your hips. And if you wear you some skinny jeans, then it looks like you got like some bratwursts sticking out the bottom of your butt. Just use the old dad joke. The doctor said to watch my weight, so I put it out here where I could see it. Never mind. See, here's one. Look at this. This fairway looks wide and inviting and lovely. But this is a 464 frickin' yard hole. And if you want to play back here, you certainly can. But look at the wind I have. Boy, I'd be hitting a 4-wood off of this thing. Or you can get all silly with it, which is, of course, what I'm going to do because I don't care. But from the tee, it looks, you know, way bigger. Why? Well, he kind of did a cross fairway wide end all at the same time. You're off-ended? Well, you're off that particular end. Needs to get straightened out. 37 up the hill, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's slow.
HB. Come on, HB. What are you doing? Barbara, HB did it. Just do it to me again, Barbara. Need to go play snooker.
Exactly. Exactly. G-Dog feels it. He gets the HB vibe. We're going to rename him to Hate Bee. It'll be like their new logo will be like this goth bee with like a mean, angry face. Hate Bee. You know what? These bunkers from overhead are just so funky and round loby. But when you're playing it, it looks fine and dandy. Sorry, that's just a toddler choking in the background. You'll get it. You get used to it. Today's tempo roulette number, black 22 or 21, whatever it would be. You guys know how that works. I don't have any idea. Hey, I just looked at my number of followers. I have 69 followers. He said 69 followers. Let's do something silly. Because it's more funner. Oh, I got to fast. That's going to be terrible. That's going to run way back.
Goodbye. Goodbye, ball. Alas, we hardly knew ye.
Now slow down. There you go.
There you go. See, it's not that hard to sit.
Guess it depends on how much meat you've eaten, how hard it is to do that. This is a nice look off the tee. Look at this. Now this is interesting. Guys, pay attention to this. This hole is fairly straightforward and fairly flat. I mean, there's a lot of movement here, back here. But I'll tell you what, that's one of the best looking flattish holes I've ever seen. That's really well done, Andre. This is lovely. Good work. And a lot of it's been done with the lighting, I think. I mean, just, oh, come on. It didn't move at all to the right. I thought it would. Yeah, well. Life goes on. I am going to step on your toes, though. I don't think that bridge was necessary. Or if it was necessary, the correct choice of bridge. But that's a personal opinion.
The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of TGC Tours. But they probably do, so shut up. Oof. This one's kind of twisty.
Now see, this is where I think Andre could do himself a favor by playing with, and I could be totally wrong, but with playing with brushes a little bit, instead of trying to match things up, getting some, that's not what I wanted. There, getting some round brushes to just clean up edges. Like, do you see right here? This little nipple, that could be handled. Or the way the green flows into the, or the fairway flows into the green, how it's just slightly messy. Or even right here. These little things. Instead of trying to match up shapes, you can do that in a different way. You don't need splines or anything unless you really desperately want them, but there are other ways to accomplish that, to fix that. Circles, ovals, kidney beans. Oh, hit the pin, why don't you? It got quiet in here. That's okay, I talk enough for everybody. The only reason I could do this is all but my tiniest child went with my mom, who's visiting, to one of those trampoline places. So I expect a call at any moment regarding bad ankles and dislocations of various things. Wowzers. I don't mind that, obviously. I will say this upper landing area here is just ridiculous. I don't even see how you're supposed to land it there. I don't think you can. Can you land it there, really? I guess. But I think you really have to either come here or go down here. I don't think there's really another good option. And from an angle standpoint, especially to that pin, there really is not a good angle. I mean, your best one's probably from down here. And you got to really take something off of this. This is probably still too much club. Let's see.
Stop it.
Good job. No, this isn't my best angle either. Does the ground slope to it or anything? No, it slopes away. Holy crap, Andre, what are you trying to pull off with this one? I think he's just trying to make people angry.
Mission accomplished.
I'm not even playing with that. Yeah, I'm with you, Ariel. I think that you could have kept the width small or played with a little camber because that drive is already difficult. Now, if you hit a good shot, you're like, oh yeah, hit a great shot, and then you get a bounce, and it's like, oh yeah, bounced into the crap. That emotional context may have been incorrect. I don't know. I struggle with that kind of thing. And away we go. The answer to that question is no. Seems to me a lot of people make the same courses over and over and people still like them, which is fine. I'm just joking, not everybody does that. There are some. Like I said, I don't mind the hole. I was just trying to see where the best way to play it was. And the answer is there is no best way to play this hole. This hole is just sack up and get after it, which is okay. You can have holes like that. That's fine. As long as the whole course isn't that way, I don't care. I just was trying to figure that one out. This hole, you don't know it, but right here there is hiding a well-known comic book and video game personality. Would anyone like to guess who's hiding right here? Who's hiding here? They blend in. It's a chameleon. Too slow. Too slow. No guesses. This would be one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is right here. If only you could take a bunker and make, that kind of like rounded on the edge angry face. That's one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right there. Which one? Well, none of them had a green mask, so I'm just guessing at this point. But if I had to say, I'd probably pick Donatello. Oh, the old raccoon fella, huh? One of those, maybe with the guy from Shirt Tales or something. There's a throwback reference for you. Shirt Tales. Let's see if we can make it. What do you think? I'm going to guess no. I was right. I'm going to do it again. Let's do it again. But we're going to do it a different way here. Oh yeah, we're home. We're home. We're home. We're not home. Dang it. You want tin cup? You got it.
A little gust there, boss.
No, I'm just joking. Hey, it didn't take me 13 balls. Or I didn't shoot 13. Not yet. Well, Tiger Woods on 18 at Pebble those years ago when he had one ball left and didn't know. I don't have songs turned on. Go away. I want this to be saved and people to be able to hear all the things that I'm saying that are so cool. I do say cool things, right? Am I saying cool things? I hope I'm saying cool things. Hey, G. Pretty dope, yeah? I did it. I did it! I said a cool thing. And now, I'm a rapper. Why is there a gassy baby emote? Rock catcher band. I like this hole okay. We've got another supervillain, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, visiting us in the fairway. She's not turning blue, so we're good. We're fine. The third Ninja Turtle, one on the first as well. Yes, so we've got Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello. We only have one left. Leonardo. And there were a couple of greens that kind of had a rat face kind of look to them. Look, here's this one is Casey Jones. No, I'm just kidding. This is April O'Neil's bosom. It was a terrible thing to say. Shouldn't say things like that. I did. Maybe I shouldn't. This is probably too much glove, but yeah, a little bit. Very clever turtle egg. Ooh, that'll be perfect. Go in the hole! Yes! That shot will not happen again to me. A downhill, leave it in the rough chip that goes in. It's pretty good. I feel like some of these bunkers are getting a little away from you. You tend to get some of these, and Andre knows this, he tends to get these ones that look like they have little lobes. It's like somebody came in and just, they have like this big scoop that's a circular shape and it just goes dump, dump, dump until you get like this bubbly look going on. Also, the second fairway on the right kind of looks like a Y-wing, which is awesome, and you get points for having a Y-wing on your course. So good job. Star Wars themed bunkers are always a plus. Although I'm not sure, I will say on this one, no, it's fine. It's fine. You know, and you're not the first guy to deal with this, but I've seen some folks struggling with elevated greens and how the fairway should go into them smoothly, because this one's just a little, I mean, it's smooth, but it's a little wonky in that, you would think have one side higher or do something to kind of make that transition a little better, but that's okay. Hmm. I am enjoying my round here. There are a few holes that are kind of standing out. The par threes have been pretty good. Um, they're not overly funky, but they've all been good looking and not overdone in any way, which is nice. There have been some good uphill par threes, or at least one or two, which are much harder to pull off for folks, and so I am glad to see that done. Over on that island, there's like 5 bears, and they're gay. That's Gay Bear Island, which is fine, but that's where they are. All right, we've got, and I mean like actual bears, like black bears, like we're gonna see up in Whistler, maybe. I had a buddy who went on a expedition up into Canada, and he was doing a kayak trip by himself. He was doing it solo, and he actually found a little island in the middle of this river that he was kayaking, and thought, "Oh, I'll stay here tonight," and no big deal. So he got out, and yeah, one can hope. He got out and pitched his tent there on the island, and he goes, "Oh, I think I'll walk around for a minute." So he walks around, and he can't help but notice everywhere he goes, he's stepping in poop. And he takes a closer look, and the whole island, not a very big island, like the size of the one we just saw, is just covered in bear poop. He very swiftly went back, got his tent all packed back up, got back in his kayak, and said, "No, thank you, Bear Poop Island." And yes, he enjoys telling that story, and he has dubbed that place Bear Poop Island. And he will never visit again. I don't know what he has against bear poop. It seems like a personal problem to me. If we loft this down, can we get there? Let's do it the other way. Because there's a backstop. Nice. Nice. Dan, I feel like I'm playing better at this point in the season than I normally do, so hopefully that bodes well for Whistler, but I have no idea. I'm not hitting the ball very far, but I'm hitting it fairly straight, and I'm not really, chunking or thinning or anything like that. The contact has been okay, maybe slightly heavy now and then, but always in the direction. What's well, I shot and this is a one-off round, so please don't think this is ever going to happen most of the time. But I shot a 75 on my second round of the season, full round. That really was because I one-putted a lot and had no 3-putts, and it went really well. And that was at a decent course. That was a course where I felt pretty good about shooting that number. Then the other day I played at the par 70, very short course, like 6,000 yards short, but quirky, you know what I mean? Turns left and right. You can't really get at a lot of things, and shot a 77 there. But that's a par 70, and the rating on that one was only like 68 or something. The rating on the other one was like 71.5, so. But the greens on this last course were pretty extraordinarily sloped. It's an old course, and they haven't figured out that they can't mow it the same way. Pacific Spirit Golf Club by Crazy Canuck 1985. It's nice. I enjoyed my round. That's going to have some tour play. There are a few holes that are going to annoy the crap out of some people, and there are some holes where you're going to go, that's great, I want to do it again. I enjoyed the hidden Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I thought that was a good look. Good Easter egg, good turtle egg. Colored turtle eggs. I don't think that would work the same way. How would you color a turtle egg? Maybe you'd need to get in touch with a leather worker of some sort. Anyway, we do have somebody else here, and we are going to play their course next, so give me just a second. We are going to play Ganglazy Golf Club, however you want to pronounce it. Give me just a minute. I'm going to shut the stream down and come back. It will take just a minute. I'm going to take one phone call in between. So I shall return. Goodbye.